Hi, so I'm in Wakayama now, and it's a beautiful place, one of my favorite places in Japan. And I'm in front of Wakayama Castle, but you can't see it because it's further behind and it's blocked by the trees. So the reason why I'm recording this video is because I missed my train, so I have about 2 hours of spare time, and I thought maybe I should record a video and talk about a topic that has been on my mind recently, or actually for the past few months. So this topic is about learning the piano or learning a musical instrument. In Singapore, many parents send their kids for piano lessons or violin lessons. I have been approached by parents who asked me to teach their kids to play the piano. But when I asked the parents why they wanted their kids to learn the piano, all they said was, I hope they can pass the grade 8 exams or even get a diploma with ABRSM or TCL, Trinity College London. So their motivations are clear. They just want the paper qualifications that come with taking these exams. Why do they want these paper qualifications? It's because these paper qualifications allow their kids to gain a competitive advantage over their peers in university applications or even job applications. And I think that's the wrong way to think about things. Music should not be something that you use to gain a competitive advantage over your peers in academic pursuits or academic competitions. I think music should be something that you use to develop yourself. So that brings me to the question, why should you learn music? Or why should you learn a musical instrument? I think to help you find a reason to learn a musical instrument better, I can tell you my story or my journey throughout my piano education. There are 3 stages to my journey, and let's start at the first stage. For the first 10 years, I started, I think, around when I was 3 years old or around 4 years old. So the first stage, the reason why I got into learning the piano was because I watched the cartoon Tom and Jerry, and I was actually intrigued because in certain episodes Tom plays the piano, and you know, like I just thought it was something cool to do. So I asked my parents to send me for piano lessons. But slowly I realized that learning the piano wasn't that easy. And for the next 8 years or 9 years, I was actually very unmotivated. I hated practicing, and I only continued because my parents kept motivating me and encouraging me to persevere every day. So that was my first stage. That was because I didn't have a clear reason why I wanted to learn an instrument or even learn music. So let's move on to the second stage. In the second stage, it was when I was about 13 to 18, and basically there was a perspective shift for me because I met some friends who were into classical music and were good at playing the piano. So in this stage, I got exposed to more classical pieces, and I realized I really liked Beethoven's piano sonatas as well as Chopin's nocturnes. And that was when I decided to take music more seriously, to figure out what exactly made these nocturnes or piano pieces stand out to me, and what made me so moved when I listened to them. At the same time, because being a teenager, you do have the urge to show off sometimes, so I began religiously practicing some pieces so that I could show my friends that I could play those pieces. Yeah. So my motivation for learning the piano in the second stage was to find out what makes music beautiful, and also to be able to play pieces that I enjoy. And in the last stage of my journey, which began when I was about 19, was when I started to get into composition more seriously. That was when I realized that maybe learning the piano is not about playing pieces. Learning the piano is not about showing off or just performing, but learning the piano and practicing it religiously every day is about becoming the person who can express and organize sounds of the piano in a way that allows them to best convey what they have in their minds. So that was when I completely changed the way I approached practicing the piano. Today, I barely play any pieces. I play scales. I play arpeggios, exercises, and I still do play a few pieces that I like every now and then, but mostly I just try to improvise. Why is that so? Because I realized that to be a better composer, I have to be able to synthesize the thoughts that I have in my head into sounds that can best portray the inner workings or the inner ideas I have in my mind. That is something that I haven't put into words before, and I hope it makes sense. Yeah. So that is the story of my 3-stage journey in learning the piano. So in this current stage, the reason why I'm learning the piano is so that I can become the person who can translate the ideas in my head into organized sound that best portrays or conveys what I want to convey to the listener. So I hope this story gives you clarity on why you should learn a musical instrument. Yes, you can learn it because you simply just like to play certain songs and you just want to do it for the joy of doing it. You can do that, it's not wrong at all. But what I think should not be done is using music as merely a tool to gain paper qualifications that help you in university applications and job applications. So you need to truly understand that music is an art form, and you should use it wisely. You should learn music because of the right reasons. You should learn music because music brings you fulfillment, and because music also brings you allows you to develop yourself into the person you want to become.